point slope form of the equation is written like this. It reads y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. Alright, so these little subscripts, those little tiny ones that are here, are describing the ordered pair for a specific point that's on the line. Alright, so those little ones are not, they're not being multiplied to x or anything like that. They're just saying that this y value is different than this y value. Okay, so this x and this y, they both belong to the point x sub 1 comma y sub 1. I'm going to go ahead and color those in red. So x sub 1, y sub 1, just so you see that pattern. Now, just like in our slope-intercept form, the point slope also gives us our slope, which we talk about with the m value. Now, often point slope is nicer to have than slope-intercept because you don't always have the y-intercept. So this equation's nice because you can just write it with a point or with a slope. So now I have a couple of examples here. I want us to just identify the point and the slope for each one. So on this left-hand example, our point is going to be an ordered pair, and the x1 and the y1 is whatever number is being subtracted from x or y. So if you notice, 2 is what is being subtracted from x here, so I'm going to put a positive 2 here. And 3 is what's being subtracted from y, so I'm going to put a positive 3 here. So it might be worth noting in your little box here that x and y look like they change signs. And that's because of the minus that's in the equation. Okay? So because of this subtraction that's happening in this formula, it makes that look like it changes the sign. Alrighty, so now the slope on this formula is the number that's being multiplied in front of the parentheses. So the slope on this one is 2/3. Let's go ahead and let's try this other example. Alright, so our point, again, is whatever's being subtracted from x and y. So if you notice, we have an x plus 2 here. I could change that and call it x minus negative 2, because addition and subtracting a negative are the same thing. So in this case, the number being subtracted from x is negative 2, and the number being subtracted from y is a positive 4. And then if we look for our slope, the number in front of the parentheses, that's an 8.